welcome back to my channel. It's Hidayah here, and I can't believe it's already April. March went by so fast and I was so busy during that month because it was just the starting of the sem, so I had like a lot of assignments and projects to do, and I also got involved with some school activities, so that's the reason why I didn't post a lot of videos during that month, but I'll try my best to improve that in April. So without further ado, let's get started on my March favorites. So the first thing that I have is the Nivea post-shave balm. I was a little skeptical on buying it at first because I thought it was like a moisturizer, and I was like, I don't need one right now because I have one, and I found out that it was actually a primer. If you guys don't know, especially those who just started out in the makeup world, primer is usually used before foundation. It's just to make your makeup last longer, and yeah. So Nikki Tutorials, if I'm not wrong, she was the first to introduce or like kind of figured out that the Nivea post-shave balm can be used as a primer, and a lot of beauty YouTubers started to rave about it. And yeah, I was like, okay, why not I try this out because people say it's kind of good. So I bought the post-shave balm at a local drugstore. If you're from here, from Malaysia or like from Singapore, you guys can get it at Watson's or Guardian, and if I'm not wrong, the price is around 25 or 25.90 or 22.90, somewhere between those 20 range. My verdict is it's good. I'm an oily skin, so I find it really hard to find a good primer. Usually I use the professional one, but I thought I'd switch it up. This one has a liquidy formula, so it's really runny when I put it on my face. That's why I only need a little, like less than a 10-cent coin. Really, just like less than 10-cent coin, I can use that for my whole face. Another good thing about this is that it's not greasy, but it's really sticky for your foundation to stick on your face. I think that's why your makeup lasts longer throughout the day. And like I said, it's liquidy, so you only need a little, right? So you can literally save up a lot of money on that. That bottle itself is like about 100 ml, and if you use it like a pea size each day, it can literally last for about a month, maybe. So the next product is a lipstick from Gerard Cosmetics. This is my first time buying from Gerard Cosmetics, and I got it from an Insta shop. The color that I got was 1995, and I heard that it looks like a Kylie lip kind of color, so that's why I got it, because usually it's sold out really fast at the Insta shop, and I love the color. I would say that it's a pink and brown color, but more towards the pink, and it's really suitable for everyday wear. And if you guys are familiar with the MAC matte lipsticks, the formula is kind of like that, but it's more matte. It has like a more matte finish, and yeah, I personally like matte finishes, so I'm not really choosy or I'm not really fussy with the finish. I love the packaging because it's so gorgeous. It's similar like MAC, but it just has like a gold finish, and I think it looks pretty on a makeup vanity table. So the next item is actually a basic eyeshadow brush. I got this from my friend since she went to the US, the United States. So I heard that e.l.f. products are relatively cheap over there, and some Insta shops in Malaysia, they sell it way too overpriced. So I thought, why not, you know, just ask my friend to get me some products over there. So what I got is actually a basic eyeshadow brush to just put eyeshadows onto my eyelid. And I think that brush can also be used under my like lash line to just like smoke it out. I like to make my brushes versatile, and like I don't just restrict myself from just using at one area, so I make the most use out of that brush. And I have no complaints about that brush because it's cheap, it's good, and yeah, it does what it has to do. So the last two things I would like to talk about is actually facial mask. One is more of a mud mask, and another is a hydrogel facial mask. So this is actually Faith in Face Black and White Film Star Flash Whitening Mask. Okay, it's so long, but yeah, technically it's like a hydrogel mask. If you guys don't know what a hydrogel mask is, it's basically like a one-piece kind of mask, but it's very thick. If you guys are familiar with eye patches that you guys put underneath your eye bags to soothe it down, it's usually thick, right? So basically that's the texture of the whole hydrogel mask. This mask is to whiten your face, and I wouldn't say that it's a fast results kind of thing. You have to keep on using this mask a couple more times before you see the results. Overall, when I'm using the mask, it feels really soothing, and after I take off the mask, it feels really hydrating. Overall, I love this mask because it doesn't just whiten your face, it hydrates and moisturizes too. So the next product that I'm going to talk about is actually the 7th Heaven Blemish Matte Facial Mask. I got to know about this facial mask from Twitter, the Tweet Makeup Malaysia account. If you girls are from Singapore or Malaysia, do follow the account because it's basically where girls take turns to curate each week, and they give out a lot of great tips and advices, and they share like tutorials, and basically they really help each other in that community. So there was this girl who mentioned that if you're currently having blemishes, do try out the 7th Heaven Blemish Matte Mask. And I was like, okay, I need that product because at that point of time I was having a lot of breakouts. I think because I was so stressed, so I went to Garden or was it? Oh no wait, I went to Watson's to get that product, and I tried it on as soon as I got home. So when I opened the packet, I can immediately smell the witch hazel, which I think it's like the main component of that mask. But I wasn't really bothered like after 10 seconds because when the mask gets dried up, you don't really smell anything anymore. During the process of it drying up, you can feel that your face is getting lighter, which is normal for any other mask. Overall, I find the mask really effective because after a few days, I can see that my blemishes are starting to disappear, which was, thank God, a good sign. And yeah, I'm definitely restocking on those masks because it's such a lifesaver. And if you're watching this and you're experiencing some blemishes on your face, I suggest you to try that product. Who knows, it might work for you because to me, it worked. So that's all for my March favorites. Stay tuned for more videos from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Drop.